Have you ever looked outside after sunset and realized something strange? The sky that was filled with birds just a few hours ago is suddenly empty. The pigeons are gone. The sparrows have disappeared. Even the loud crows have become completely silent. It's almost as if birds vanish the moment darkness arrives. But they don't. Right now, while you're watching this video, millions of birds are living secret nighttime lives that most people never witness. Some are sleeping with one eye open. Some are flying thousands of miles under the stars. Others are hunting silently in complete darkness. And a few are trying desperately to survive until sunrise. Today, we're uncovering one of nature's greatest hidden mysteries. What really happens to birds at night? Once you know the answer, you'll never look at the evening sky the same way again. As the sun begins to set, birds start preparing long before humans notice anything. Unlike us, birds don't wait until it's completely dark. They can sense tiny changes in daylight, temperature, and even the position of the sun. Their internal biological clock tells them exactly when it's time to stop feeding and begin searching for safety. This evening routine is incredibly important because for a small bird, nighttime is one of the most dangerous parts of the day. During daylight, they can easily spot predators. At night, everything changes. Vision becomes limited, temperatures drop, and hidden predators begin to move. That's why choosing the perfect sleeping spot can literally mean the difference between life and death. Most small birds don't simply sleep wherever they happen to be. Instead, they carefully search for places that offer protection. Dense bushes, thick tree branches, natural cavities, or tiny spaces hidden inside vegetation where predators have difficulty reaching them. Many birds even return to the exact same sleeping location every single night. Some remember these safe spots for years. The goal isn't comfort, it's survival. The less visible they are, the better their chances of waking up alive. But sleeping itself creates another problem. Birds become vulnerable while asleep. So evolution has given many species an incredible survival trick. Some bird can actually sleep with one eye open. It sounds impossible, but it's true. One half of the brain stays asleep while the other half remains awake, watching for danger. This remarkable ability is called unihemispheric sleep. If a predator approaches, the awake side of the brain notices immediately. The bird reacts within seconds. It's like having a built-in security guard that never completely falls asleep. This ability is especially common in ducks and other birds that sleep together in groups. Birds on the outside of the flock often keep the eye facing away from the group open, while the inner eye stays closed. They literally take turns protecting everyone. Sleeping together offers another huge advantage: warmth. Small birds lose body heat extremely quickly after sunset. To stay alive on cold nights, many species gather closely together. Sometimes dozens, sometimes hundreds, and in extreme cases, even thousands of birds share the same sleeping area. By huddling together, they reduce heat loss and conserve precious energy. A bird that sleeps alone during freezing weather may not survive the night. Together, they stand a much better chance. Nature has taught them that teamwork saves lives. But not every bird sleeps through the night. Some birds become active only after darkness falls. These are the masters of the night sky. Owls are the most famous example. While daytime birds are resting, owls are just beginning their hunt. Their giant eyes collect tiny amounts of light. Their hearing is so sensitive they can locate a mouse hidden beneath leaves without seeing it. Even more incredible, their feathers are specially designed to make almost no sound during flight. To their prey, death arrives silently. Many victims never hear the owl coming. Owls aren't alone. Nightjars, frogmouths, and several other bird species also thrive in darkness. Instead of avoiding the night, they've evolved to dominate it. For them, darkness isn't dangerous. It's an advantage. Then there are birds that do something even more astonishing. Instead of sleeping, they travel. Every year, billions of migratory birds fly mostly at night. Scientists believe nighttime migration offers several important advantages. The air is cooler. There are fewer predators. And the calmer atmosphere allows for more efficient flying. But here's where it becomes almost unbelievable. These birds don't use roads. They don't use maps. And they certainly don't have GPS. Instead, they navigate using the stars. Experiments have shown that many migrating birds recognize star patterns and use them like a natural compass. When clouds cover the stars, they can also sense Earth's magnetic field. Imagine being able to feel the planet itself guiding your direction. Birds can. Even tiny songbirds weighing less than a handful of coins somehow find destinations thousands of miles away with astonishing accuracy. Scientists are still uncovering exactly how they do it. Nighttime isn't peaceful for every bird. Many spend the entire night alert, listening, waiting, watching. Foxes, cats, snakes, raccoons. Different predators hunt after sunset, depending on where the birds live. Every unusual sound could signal danger. If a predator attacks, sleeping birds explode into the air almost instantly. The darkness becomes filled with beating wings. It's chaos. Then silence returns until the next threat appears. Weather also becomes a serious challenge. Heavy rain can soak feathers, making it difficult to stay warm. Strong winds shake branches violently. Cold temperatures force birds to burn valuable fat reserves just to survive until morning. Some tiny birds lose as much as 10% of their body weight overnight. Imagine going to bed and waking up having lost a large portion of your energy. That's why birds spend so much of the daytime eating. They're not simply satisfying hunger. They're storing enough energy to survive the coming night. One bird has developed an even more extraordinary strategy. The hummingbird. These tiny birds have incredibly fast metabolisms. Without enough energy, they could starve in just a few hours. So at night, many hummingbirds enter a special state called torpor. Their heart rate slows dramatically. Their breathing becomes extremely slow. Their body temperature drops. It's almost like temporary hibernation. This allows them to conserve huge amounts of energy until sunrise. Without torpor, many hummingbirds wouldn't survive cold nights. Some birds don't even sleep standing on branches by accident. Their feet contain an amazing locking mechanism. When they land and bend their legs, tendons automatically tighten around the branch. The grip locks without requiring muscular effort. That means birds don't fall off while sleeping, even during storms, even if they're deeply asleep. Their own anatomy keeps them safely attached. Nature designed the perfect nighttime safety lock. As dawn approaches, another transformation begins. Long before most humans wake up, birds become active again. The first sounds of the morning don't happen randomly. Birds awaken gradually as light increases. They stretch, preen their feathers, check for danger. Then comes one of nature's most beautiful events, the dawn chorus. Scientists believe morning singing serves several purposes. It announces territory, attracts mates, and tells neighboring birds, "I survived another night." Each sunrise is a new beginning, another successful escape from the dangers of darkness. The next time evening arrives and the birds seem to disappear, remember this: they haven't vanished. They're hiding, protecting themselves, traveling across continents, watching for predators, keeping each other warm, navigating by the stars, or silently hunting in the darkness. An entire hidden world comes alive every single night, completely unnoticed by most people. And while we sleep comfortably indoors, the birds are relying on millions of years of evolution just to make it until sunrise. Perhaps that's what makes them so extraordinary. Not simply that they can fly, but that every single night they perform remarkable acts of survival that most of us will never see. If you enjoy discovering the secret nighttime world of birds, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Inside the Bird Mind, and turn on notifications. Because every bird has a story, and you've only just begun to discover what's happening inside the bird mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.